falling from the sky. It is that day of the week. Again, it's Friday. Got some harps to unbox. Here we have some harps, and these ones they shipped out in April, early April. It's July now. They have had a long trip, probably on a boat, because of the pandemic. They shut down air shipments, and everything's arriving, or was arriving, by boat. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. These are Svatovsky, Munnharpe, and more. I had really good luck with the last Svatovsky I got. So let's get this box cut open. What we got? We've got a knife. I used to use big hunting knives, other knives for unboxings. I'm just down to a box blade right now. Box blade's convenient. It's less unwieldy. I feel less apt to cut myself. Now there's a tin can of some type. So we'll see what this is. Wrapped in tape, which is good. If these were on the ocean, it's good to protect them from that salty air. Here we have, what do we have? We have some maters. Here be some maters. Even included a lid. I like that. That's a nice touch. Oh, they have tomato lids that are just pull lids. What we got in here? These are packed in... Oh, there's some little tiny ones, too. These are packed in, looks like wax paper. Oh, yeah. I ordered more than I thought. My goodness. What all we got sitting here? I'm going to recycle this. Recycle your stuff if you can. Oh, G2 Munnharpe. G2. I ordered a mess of G2 Munnharpes. Some other little harps. The last G2 Munnharpe I got from him was really melodic, nice bell ring. We have some Russian writing on some of this paper. Looks like he repurposed paper. I like that. Little brass feller. F2. I don't have any F2 Munnharpe by him. Probably going to keep one. I've already got a G2. Some other curious little harps. Another G2. Man, that's a mess of G2s. I can see the reeds on them, at least, are heat tempered. How many harps did I order by him? I don't remember. F2. Ooh, that's a cool looking harp. Look at that. We need to get a thumbnail here. F2. I better put this knife away. I got this razor blade that's razor sharp sitting next to me, as all good razors should be. How about we get ourselves a nice thumbnail? I've learned in the past, don't be jerking all around for thumbnail pictures. Man, that's cool. Cool. Look, let's see if I can get the light catching him just right and not move. That's money right there. For the thumbnail. I've had so many blurry thumbnails because I'm always constantly moving. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Excuse me. I breathe a lot of dust in throughout the week, so I'm coughing. I don't have the COVID. I don't think. Anyways, come back up here. Let's see what we've got here now. For harps, I'm just going to spend a few minutes. I'm going to disinfect them off. I suggest anyone who gets harps in the mail, wash them with soap and water. I'm going to be just spraying them with some MIT mist. There's an alcohol-based sanitizer. Should kill the COVID. But these have been in the mail 3 or 4 months. COVID should not be able to live that long on metal. Nobody. This COVID, there's so many things people don't know. Like, there's so much information we don't know about it. So I'll just take precaution. I used to stick instruments directly into my mouth, just wipe them off. I don't do that anymore. in light of the COVID. Just give them a spray. And this is what the sanitizer I use is Roche Thomas MIT Mist. It smells good. It's alcohol based. Tastes good. Smells good. I don't advise you eat it because it does have alcohol in it. Probably not the kind that's good, but this is a mouthpiece cleanser made for musical instrument mouthpieces. A little bit of, I see it's turning orange, so there's a slight bit of rusting to these. Just a touch. See, we have an F2 Munnharpe here, and it is pretty. Let's just get one more. I'll dry this one off too. One of these was supposed to be a B1. Look at the wicked recurve on that trigger. Oh, that is just beautiful. Let's see if I can get the. Yeah, that is beautiful. Let's see if we can get one more thumbnail. I might do a multi-part thumbnail. We're 6 minutes in. I haven't even put a harp in my mouth yet. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you just tuned in just to have me getting thumbnails. Let's check out this F2. Big, tall trigger. And most of the Munnharpes, it looks like, have a big, tall trigger. Very, very delicate. Let's see here. Yeah, pretty tight gaps. Tighter a bit on one side. I think that one is almost touching, yeah. You can see the gap. It's pretty much touching on the side, so anytime I put my teeth on it, it's going to clink. Man, that one's been jostled around. That one needs a touch of work. Because, yeah, it's pretty well touching on that side, so any pressure I put at all is making it clink. Give this one a try. This one might be the B1 I like, that it has a little tang on it. Little tail. Very, very clean, very dry sound. Very pleasing. Almost Munnharpe high. I don't know, or Morchang high. I don't know what exactly note that is. And I'm going to be wiping these off again probably tomorrow and re-oiling them. If there's any rusting, I want to stay ahead of that. That F2 needs a touch of work. Okay, we have another F2 that's smaller. Looks like this one's better aligned. I wonder, this being out to sea for... See, I'm having just a little bit of orange on there. I'm seeing there's some flash rushing. So if these have been out to sea for 3 months, and that's all the worse corrosion we have on them, that is very good. So good job packing them, Mr. Svatovsky. I don't even know if I said a name yet. This is the other F2. The reed sitting slightly in front of there, that's giving me the draw start. Slightly fuzzy sound. If I were to take that draw start out, it would probably play absolutely clean. These have been being bounced around at sea. That's the risk of buying stuff during a pandemic. Let's try this one. This is a G2. What I'm looking for is that absolutely clean bell ring and Munnharpe. Nice tight gaps. Really nice recurve trigger. I'm not going to play these outward at all. You should not play your Munnharpe outward. Some people do. That's a preference thing. It will reduce the lifespan on your Munnharpe. And if you play these aggressively, you will probably break the tongues on them. So with Munnharpe, be gentle. Munnharpe are an expensive harp anyways, so you don't want to really abuse them. I consider anything outward play abuse on the instrument. I don't know how many people had contacted me this year with reeds deforming on harps because they're playing outward on them. And just keep in mind, if you play outward on them, cool, but you will be reducing their lifespan and possibly corrupting a perfect bell ring. Let's see. S1 is a G2. Nice, cute little feller. Nice gaps. Oh, those are very tight gaps. Good sound. Fairly breathy for a Munnharpe. I like it. Let's see. We'll keep this going. Don't know if I'm saying it correctly as Munnharpe, as if it's Munnharpe. Other people can roll their tongue and do their pronunciations better. I cannot. Yeah, some rust, so I'm going to have to buff on these next couple of days. You got to stay ahead of corrosion. Don't just wipe. If you have a little bit of flash rusting like this, don't just wipe them off, oil them, and leave them, because you may come back a couple weeks later and the whole thing is covered in rust. You don't want that. Here's another G2. Oh, those gaps are nice. How's the plane? Very sensitive little feller. I like you. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 harps left. And then I'm surrounded this table. I won't show it to you. It's a mess. It is covered in Morchang. The orders be big. Another G2. Ordered a lot of G2s. That's one Munnharpe or note that people seek out. Yeah, these are going to take a little bit of work. This one actually has visible rusting on it. Them being out to sea for this long, I'm pretty surprised these aren't in worse condition. That's my favorite sound out of all of them so far. Lucky Munnharpe. We'll throw this rag away. We'll get a new rag. A buff. I'm going to take what I'm going to do, and it's buried under Morchang right now, is take a pink pearl eraser to these, especially this one. Buff it up a little bit, because that will not scratch and that'll remove rust. Got an F2. This one's whole frame's tempered. That's how I don't have it in here. All my harps are off the wall because I don't normally play in here. I play in the chillery. I've got set up for my meditation. Very pretty. Entire frame's been tempered. Tall recurve trigger. F2. It has a draw to it. Let's see if I can keep it going. Yeah, the reed sits slightly in front. It's giving me a fuzzier sound, but it's got that little bit of a draw to it, which is not normal in a Munnharpe. Let's play this little teeny brass one. A, and I believe they should all be stamped. Yeah, this one's stamped on the back. A, so I bet this is an A2. Ooh, I like that little harp. Hello, you. Yeah, that's not an outward player, I can tell you that. Recurve triggers in general, depending on how they're done, I shouldn't just make blanket statements about recurve triggers, but recurve triggers most of the time won't support outward play as well and are more prone to breakage. C. I wonder if this is a C2 big, tall, beautiful trigger with a nice, perfect loop in it. And this has a magnet in there as well. Let's just go ahead and we're going to test out that magnet real quick. And he's got the magnet hidden on the tang here on the back of the tongue. So I'll just take something and I'll press it right out. And I'll put it right in that trigger. A cool feature having a magnet to be able to drop the tom. I really don't hold on to magnets when they come with harps. Most of the time I store them somewhere away from the harp. I don't like, in general, for my own taste, I don't like magnetic harps, but it is cool having 2 tones in one. Oh, what are you? Another A2, a steel A2. Beautiful recurve trigger. These are nice looking harps. And the ones that I've noticed that the frames are tempered, there's no rusting on there, so that we have a little added protection from the frame being tempered. Nice little melodic with a touch of fuzz in there. What I'm looking for the one is with the perfect bell ring. He sent me a G2 for my personal collection, I'll say last fall or last winter, that had an absolute perfect bell ring. Here's a F2 little frame with a magnet. How does it sound with the magnet in there? Here's somebody in the distance is mowing their yard. 'Tis the season for that, but not the time of the day where, in general, you'd want to be mowing. And it hasn't been getting that hot. It's in the 95, 96, 97 degree range here in Kansas, but the humidity is crazy. Buff you off. I'm going to wipe all these. I'll probably even tonight maybe go through, wipe all these back down. Do that maybe 2-3 times a day for 2 or 3 days to make sure that this flash resting that was on a handful of them doesn't get out of control. I've had that happen with harps. You're like, it's a little bit rusty. Wipe it off. You oil it, and then you come back a couple weeks later. You're like, oh my God, the whole thing's orange. Here we have a G2 little feller. This one has a straight up draw to it, I think. Nope. Thank you so much to Svatovsky of Ukraine for sending these. These are nice harps. I do like them. Pretty harps, too. Anyways, we're going to keep it short, or if 18 minutes, 49 seconds is short, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harp. Keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them all. Be good to each other. Get out there and harp. Love y'all. Harp out. Oh, I like that. What are you? You were a G2. Love y'all. Harp out.